Previously on Tempus Multae, our group of heroes entered the fallen and fractured city of Oak Ridge, and they faced quite a number of unexpected challenges along the way, including floating eyeball monster, the weird viney tentacle thing that was in the water treatment plant, and ghosts of past decisions that have led to some interesting consequences. And last time we saw everyone together, you were standing near a graveyard when someone came up behind you, someone that one of the group recognized. It's Annabelle's sister, who I don't know if we ever named her.
We did not.
That's fine. We can just call her, like, the general or something.
Here comes the general.
It's gonna be that kind of episode, huh?
Yep.
Musical theater time.
Annabelle and Medeina, as you turn around, see Annabelle's sister, who looks very similar, but everything about her reads as dangerous. This is a threat. And you feel the air rippling and shifting around you, and then it's sort of like almost like when you snap cloth. It's like the rippling stops, and as you look around, your friends are gone. It's just the two of you in the graveyard going up against Annabelle's sister. Oh, good. They're gone. They were just gonna get in the way. Didn't get all of you, though. That's disappointing. Would you mind leaving? She says to Medeina. I'd like to deal with my sister alone, thank you.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, so what do the two of you do?
I mean, I guess my first thought is pierce the mask, even though I'm not good at
you are
that.
more than welcome to try and get a read on this person.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well, but 6. Whoa.
You're afraid. There's something about this person that terrifies you.
I think I was already afraid. Oh no, I was angry. Click.
Now you're angry and afraid. The best combination.
Love that TV show.
What's your reaction as your sister is trying to get you alone?
She's right. You're not involved in this. You should go find the others.
I know I don't like you.
You don't like me.
Not leave you to die. The amount of dislike you, though.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
You've been exceptionally antagonistic.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to roll to assess the situation? Get a feel of what's going on here.
Okay, that's a 9.
Alright, you get to ask one, and you get to take +1 forward while acting on the answer.
How could we best end this quickly?
I mean, you have an out. You can just leave these two to deal with whatever they're dealing with. But you're not sure if that would help solve all of the problems, or if that just delays it.
Oh, wait, she just made my best friend disappear that I have a crush on. No. I'm gonna kick her ass. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on.
She's a powerful threat, so you either run and leave Annabelle to deal with whatever's happening, or you take her down now before she can do anything else.
I just remembered I have much reason to be angry. Because my best friend just vanished.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally I would activate punch everyone, I think. But my danger is at max, so I can't bring that up. So...
I do believe at the end of the last session, Annabelle made a comment about "you made me do it," talking to her sister.
Gotcha.
You have no idea what that means, but you definitely heard that.
So, you said we're in a graveyard, right?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna try and send her straight through a mausoleum to try and activate in a china shop, which is if I cause significant collateral damage to my environment, I get an additional option even on a miss.
Okay.
But I rolled a 9 plus 3, so 12.
Okay.
So, one, always going to create an opportunity for allies, which, if a person's being sent through a rock, I imagine they'll be dazed in some capacity, maybe.
Just a little, probably.
If there's any repercussions to this, I'm going to avoid their blows. And I'm going to try and get creative with take something from them and take away the like intimidation they radiate, like make them less scary. I'm gonna take that from them.
Okay. The way I picture it is she's like hovering a few feet off of the ground, almost, because she has a different ability set up a little bit from Annabelle. So in my mind, you just grab her feet and Hulk smash her into a mausoleum.
The same like pinkish energy that forms around me all the time forms into a giant like clawed werewolf hand, grabs her by like the waist while I'm still on the ground. The hand is much bigger than it usually is, and before I do anything, I say, "Where's Jen?" Slam her into the mausoleum. I'm not asking again.
Oh, this will be fun, she says, and she's slowly picking herself out of the mausoleum, and she's trying to look intimidating, but it isn't working, because for some reason there was a large amount of, like, glitter. For some reason there was, like, glitter in this mausoleum, so she is partially covered in glitter.
Why is there glitter? I need the deep lore for why there's glitter in this mausoleum.
Person who picked out the flower arrangement for the day had a young child, and the young child picked out the flowers. And they were coated in glitter.
That, or the people buried in there, the whole family did a lot of, like, crafting and costuming things. So it's just, glitter just comes with the territory. It's both. Lots of glitter flowers.
Even in death, you can never escape the glitter.
Nope. Oh, haven't had a good fight in a while. It should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think I want to actually roll for that again. Roll for something again. But I do think it's me just like, I'm throwing a rock. Whether it's, I don't want to roll, because I don't want to like do like another turn. But Medeina isn't stopping her assault.
Yeah, you just start picking up rocks and stuff and hucking it at him.
Yeah, but like, I'm like ripping tombstones out of the ground, I think.
Just desecrate this entire... Yeah, fair enough. You're angry.
Uh-huh.
It's not that hard to picture this person as Annabelle.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Annabelle, what are you doing? Your sister is currently partially embedded in a mausoleum and covered in glitter. And she's being her usual self. I don't think you've had to deal with her much since the shield went up. Only in small doses. But if she has changed, it's been for the worse. What do you do? Now that she's found you, she will not stop until she does whatever she has set out to do. And she finally has the excuse to do something to you that she's always wanted to do. Arrest you or kill you and get you out of her way.
Does it look like she's gearing up to attack me or Medeina?
Roll superior.
7.
Even though she's a lot less intimidating covered in glitter, the way she's acting, the way she's been talking, and says like, oh, this might actually be fun. she's basically going to play with her food. She's not gonna, like, go for the kill or for real harm, but she could very well go for either of you. She wants to enjoy this. She wants to take her time. And she wants to see you beaten.
Oh god, then we're gonna directly engage a threat.
Give me the roll. You could also do an Unleash Your Powers.
Going with the magical weaponry, I guess, for Unleash Your Powers.
Yes.
Plus Freak, which is 0, that's a 10.
You do what you're trying to do. What are you doing? Describe this. As you succeed completely. She's slowly extracting herself from the remains of the mausoleum and having rocks and gravestones hurled at her.
So I'm going to summon my whip and try as a lasso and try and hold her down.
So you summon her whip and you manage to bind her effectively, so she is not going to be able to move. Oh, little sister, that's no fun.
You've always had a weird idea of fun.
And you've always had a weird desire to just make my life more difficult. I'll be so glad to be rid of you.
I've never wanted to make your life difficult. I just wanted you to be a sister.
And I wanted you out of my life. Now, I'm going to get everything I wanted. And you're not going to undo this. You can't. It's too late, and it's all your fault. And you know it, don't you? You can't save me.
You used me.
You never could.
You used me!
It's not my fault you were never strong enough to stand up on your own. Medeina, what are you doing as this conversation is going on?
I mean, there's definitely still probably some tombstone throwing. But I do stop to listen, and I think I'm going to get weird with the definition of defend here. But I'm going to roll to defend. And by that, I mean not literally stand in way of attack, but like
Verbally stand up for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not even verbally, just kind of like, at the very least, make it very clear, like I'm standing between them, bare minimum.
Okay, yeah, so defend, or you could also maybe have that be provoke someone.
Rue, you make a good point. Ooh, I'm gonna use the superior one. Which is provoke. Okay. That is 9.
On a 7 to 9, they can instead choose one.
Yes.
So I choose which one.
Mm-hmm.
I think as you go to step in between Annabelle and her sister's attention shifts entirely onto you. And she is going to basically, like, try and intimidate you. I'm going with the they and you gain a critical opportunity. So her attention shifts to you, and she just starts taunting. Oh, and what's a little human going to do? Don't you know it's best to just stay out of this? You don't need to be in this fight. I mean, they'll be quite fun to fight against. But you don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. Because I want to make sure what's happening here keeps happening here. You can't stop this. And I think this might be the first time both of you realize she might be on the side of whatever's causing the fracturing.
No, I already knew that.
She Yeah, you realize she has ulterior motives very much for putting up the shield and letting the city fall and crumble for the past 3 years. She has painted herself as the hero, but she's been lying this entire time. So I will let both of you have +1 forward on your next attacks. But she is still bound. You do still have her, at least for now, physically under your control.
I think I'll leave the next move to you then.
I think I'm gonna directly engage a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what I can do.
Yeah. You don't have the condition angry, but I think you have a lot of pent-up feelings.
Yeah. If you want to give me the condition angry, there was frustration, and now my whole frustration has been revealed that everything I was told was a lie. Lovely. Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave that up to you if you want to take that condition.
So that's an 8. What's my day? Okay, never mind. That's a 7.
You get to pick one.
I'm going to try impress, surprise, or frighten by jerking her forward and down with the whip.
She is not prepared for this movement at all because she was too busy taunting the puny little human. So she was partially embedded in the wall. You pull her just out of the wall and slam her into the ground. It knocks the wind out of her. You always did have a soft spot for those humans.
How dare you! How dare you! You came in with offers of peace? You promised containment, to work on a solution, and you lied! You lied to me? You lied to our comrades? You lied to the humans? How dare you!
I do what I need to do to make our people great.
This isn't greatness. This is destruction, this is entropy, this is you wanting nothing but power. I looked up to you! I thought you were so strong!
Oh, but I am strong.
No.
I'm stronger than you realize.
No, you're not. You're a tyrant.
You say that like it's a bad thing. I have power beyond what you know because I'm willing to do things that you would never have the courage or the strength to do.
Courage? Strength?
And if you had just cooperated, maybe things could have gone differently. But now you and your friend are going to die here.
You're an abomination.
No, that would be you. Roll to take a powerful blow.
I'm gonna use Never Give Up, Never Surrender. Roll plus Savior instead.
Never Give Up, Never Surrender is a separate move entirely than Take a Powerful Blow. Instead of Take a Powerful Blow, it's use this move instead of the basic move. Roll plus Savior. On a hit, you stand strong and choose 1.
Okay, it supersedes it. Okay. I was like, why would this be a good thing? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Thanks, Lex.
No worries.
So let's get the roll.
Okay.
And see how you do.
8, 9. 7 to 9.
Okay, so that would be partial success. What do you get with that?
On a hit, you stand strong and choose 1. On a 7 to 9, you also mark a condition.
How do you stand strong? Which do you choose?
I'm going to say I'm going to keep my attacker's attention.
And what condition do you take? Do you become afraid, guilty, hopeless, or insecure? I'll let you think on that.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, Medeina, would you like to? Is there anything you would like to do while you are being ignored again? But she's on the ground.
It's great than being ignored because I'm gonna walk up behind her. I think full werewolf construct size. Say first of all, she and I are not friends. And second of all, I am not small. There's probably like metal fencing because, graveyard.
Yeah.
I think the plan is wrap her up in the fencing and just chuck her.
Okay.
And I remember, because I forgot I had this move because it's been a minute. I have my newest move. I think it's my newest move. Come on, Lucky. So I get an animal companion thing, the wolf that showed up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
One thing gives me +1 to engage a threat. I think I'm gonna have, because the wolf is also an energy construct. I think I'm gonna have the wolf turn into like a baseball bat for me.
So you're just going to smack her with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Let's have the roll. Also, that is a fantastic name for a move. Come on, Lucky.
It is.
I got -2 from being afraid, which is fair. But I get +1 from Lucky, and I got +1 from next attack on her. And could I count this as considerable damage?
You are ripping up large amounts of fencing, so I'll allow it.
Yay! So that means I get to pick an additional thing even on a miss. But total, I got 7 because I got +2 and -2. So just even 7.
All right. On a hit, trade blows. On a 7 to 9, pick one.
I'm gonna try to impress them. I think because they're just going on and on about how it's tiny humans, blah blah blah. And also, I'm gonna take something from them. Her pride.
Just take the pride, dignity.
Yeah.
Describe to me what this looks like.
Definitely wrap them up. Was it them? Her? I
Her.
forgot. All the moves are in them, so I just started saying them.
Fair.
I wrap her up in like I said, the metal fencing, and just like I'm about to hit a baseball, throw like the bundle up package I made up in the air, and then swing with the bat.
So you just throw her up in the air, wrapped up like a baby burrito, but metal chain link fence. And you baseball swing, smack her out of the air.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. At the end of her little speech, Annabelle, you just see your sister gets like picked up by the big pink wolf, wrapped up in fence like a baby in a blanket, and then just like baseball bat swing, knock her out of the park.
Batter up.
You see, as she is being knocked away, there's just this large sphere of darkness and the wrong and the stuff that comes from between places. The thing that's causing all of this fracturing to happen impacts her and goes into her as she's being batted away. She's not totally out of this fight. You have a few minutes. You've got some time. But she just got a power up, and I don't know if either of you want to know what that looks like. And you still have no idea where your friends are. You were warned about the fact that sometimes where you are will just shift because reality's broken. You're pretty sure that's what happened to them. You have no idea where they went. But you have a few minutes. What do you do?
Could I potentially unleash my powers to sniff?
I have chosen helpless. Hopeless. Hopeless.
Hopeless makes sense.
Yeah.
What is going through your mind as Medeina? Yes, you can roll to sniff. Roll to unleash your powers.
Yeah, this isn't directly listed in my list of powers, but I feel like it's a fair extension.
I will allow it.
That is gracious of you.
It makes
That's
sense.
the only reason why I hadn't done it already, because I'm like, I don't think this is a thing I can do, but maybe. I got a 9.
Alright. On a hit, you do it. On 7 to 9, mark a condition, or it'll be unstable and temporary.
I would rather the unstable, please.
Okay. What are you attempting to do with the sniff?
Just find Jen.
Okay. You sniff, and you do get, like, a vague general direction. Now the other question is, high or low?
Gotta go high, right?
We'll see. I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah, I meant low, actually.
The direction in which you smell gin is the direction you just knocked Annabelle's sister.
Fucking damn it, duh.
So, Annabelle, what's going through your head right now as the hopelessness sinks in?
Mostly it's like, I always knew what she was like. Why did I ever think I could trust her?
And how could you ever beat her? You never could. You've never been strong enough to take her in a fight. And now that she's got some sort of power from whatever's going on here, you're not sure if you're going to make it out of this. Maybe. Maybe this plan can work, but you aren't making it out of this. In fact, if this fails, it's probably going to be because you were there. You can't fix this. All carnage, all this blood has been on your hands and will continue to be on your hands. So you're just sitting there, like, anxiety doom spiraling, and Medeina's just like, sniff, sniff. God damn it. What do y'all do?
Do I notice her doom spiraling?
Roll to pierce the mask, Medeina.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Which, being angry, you get a -2.
Uh-huh. And I'm not good at it in the first place. 1.
Ouch. You don't notice, but I think some of your anger towards her, you were already angry, you've never liked her, and now she is the reason there is a problem between you and Jen. So you do not clock that she is upset. At all.
I don't think I've dropped big construct mode. I'm just gonna pick her up in Hulk leap.
Roll to unleash your powers as you attempt to pick up the despondent Annabelle and jump towards where you know Jen is.
12.
Okay. Annabelle, are you going along with this being picked up?
I am a ragdoll. I am offering no help and no support. If you just want to pick me up like a sack of potatoes, that's fine.
If you had rolled higher than a 1, then you might be able to clock that there's something up, but I think you're focused.
Yeah.
As you start taking bounding leaps in the direction, which you just have like a general, like, it's like southeast or northeast direction.
General.
Yes. Pun very much intended. Actually, no, it would be in a vaguely western direction, thinking about the map.
If I baseballed her in the direction of Jen, I'm at very least going to go towards the baseball lady to make sure she doesn't find Jen before I do.
Okay. Since you did get a 12 on unleashing your powers, as you're jumping, I will allow you to see the evil sister before you get to her.
Okay.
As she's, like, got these wings that are far bigger in comparison to her body than Annabelle's are, and they are made of shadow and void. And she seems to be, like, pulling in the darkness from around her as she shakes off the fencing you wrapped around her, like a little baby burrito. But you get a chance to act instead of having to immediately roll to take a powerful blow, because if you hadn't seen her, yeah.
Uh-huh. I guess while I have a clear view, I'll try and assess the situation, despite how bad I am at it. Oh, no, I'm not bad at that. Never mind. I'm fine at it.
Give me the roll.
And plus superior is 11? Yes.
Alright, you get to ask too.
Probably what here is in the greatest danger. I'm assuming it's Angel, but I might as well ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool, confirmed.
She's not necessarily gonna die.
Uh-huh.
But if her sister gets her, that's going to be bad. And her sister will stop at nothing. Also, you're not 100% sure if Annabelle would actually try and survive that fight.
What are you going to use to have Annabelle fight harder?
I'll let Casey answer that one.
Hmm.
How can Medeina inspire you? Get you to rally and fight?
I'm trying to think, and I don't know that there is.
Medeina, can I just have a mundane roll?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, and you can have a +1 to it. Because it ties into...
6.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out, and I can't think of anything right now that would snap me out of it.
You know... protecting people is important to her. You know that. And that she wants to protect the rest of the team, or at least that is in, like, your thoughts, whether that is 100% correct to Annabelle. You know, she wants to protect the others. And she wants to get this thing done. And she can't do that if her sister kills her.
Very true.
So maybe just... you need to remind her what she's fighting for.
Okay. Medeina has a stupid plan.
We'd love to hear those.
My favorite kind.
She's going to... the general... spot her as she's coming in. Not retaliate and simply just defend Annabelle.
Okay.
Whatever weird alien dark magic thing she's gonna throw at us, I just stand and take it.
Roll to take a powerful blow.
Well, like I was saying, can I defend?
I'll allow it.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. 6. So, I expose myself to danger, so I'm probably gonna roll to take a powerful blow now, huh?
Yep. How did you guess?
Hey, you'll probably do great at that, given your general inclination for low rolls.
True!
Except for you have like a +2 to it,
That's
I think.
true. Have you leveled up yet?
I need one more, unless I missed one. But this is a 5, which on this one you want to roll low. So, yay!
As you become engulfed in the darkness, where you almost lost Jen, and it starts to warp your perception of reality, how do you stand strong?
I think I literally just, like, put my back facing the general and stand over Annabelle and actually just tank it. The construct like shimmers and maybe cracks, but it doesn't fall apart. And I'm just looking Annabelle in the eyes from like within the construct.
Annabelle, what do you do as this person who you know harbors a grudge against you? For a good reason. You know why now. just takes a blow that would potentially destroy just about anyone else. Takes the blow to keep you safe.
I'm gonna try and pierce the mask on Medeina.
Okay. And I think you get a +1 because you have influence over her being your rival.
But because I'm angry, I get minus whatever. 2.
-2.
Yeah. Oh god, this is bad! What's my mundane? +1. 7 minus 2. 5.
I'll let you decide. What do you read as you're looking into Medeina's eyes in this moment?
I think I can answer that a little
You
bit.
have an idea, Lex?
1, I think for my advancement, I'm going to take someone permanently loses influence over you and remove it from you.
Okay.
And I'm going to make your sister my rival.
Okay.
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 So that roll just got worse, but continue.
Yeah.
How does she misread you in this moment? Or how do you misread Medeina? Or are you even able to read anything?
What'd you get again? Total?
It's now a 4, I think, since you did that.
Gotcha.
Or actually, no, that'll kick it. I'll have that kick in after, but that's still a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did I add that? I don't think I added that. It's either a 5 or a 6. Either way, it's a failure. Doesn't matter.
There's probably at least 1 point in the team pool.
In this case, it'd be me taking from the team to give you a +1, not you taking it for yourself.
Yeah, something like that. So, you get to ask 1. You do not completely misread Medeina.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
In the broadest sense of it, the broadest terms, tell her to go fuck herself.
Stand up to her.
Yeah,
Tried that. Didn't work.
that sucks. Do it again.
Okay. Okay.
Try it again with different phrasing.
Might I suggest, go fuck yourself.
Basically, what Medeina wants you to do is get back and stand up to her again.
Not necessarily verbally. Could also be physically. I don't care.
It's your turn to baseball swing, knock her out of the city.
I don't have a baseball. I can't do that. But what I can do...
You can do something. You know you have the ability to, like, purge the darkness effectively.
Exactly.
The thing that's powering her, you can make it go away.
I'm going to try and unleash powers.
Give me the roll.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and activate the divine armor that I think is what drives away the darkness. But I do have hopeless as a condition, so that's...
Hey, Medeina, would you like to roll to have comforted and supported?
Sure.
Let's get the roll.
Ooh, really high, really high, really high. 10.
Cool. You can clear a condition. You can stop being hopeless.
Yes.
I can also add a team to the pool or clear a condition for myself. Get rid of afraid. I don't do that here.
Alright.
No, both of you are just angry.
Now we're both pissed.
Oh, no. Sorry, I have a -2 to that.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So it's 8. You're still
Yeah.
fine. I just don't get a clear condition.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna clear that condition.
Yeah.
Get rid of hopeful. You
still
inspired me.
You did just see Medeina bat your sister away like a baseball.
Yeah, I
so-
did. No! Okay, well, you're gone forever. What am I
Did it run away, or is it going to dice jail for 1,000 years?
No, it ran away somewhere. Oh my god, okay. Plus freak. 0. 11.
Describe what it looks like as you walk up to your sister. you're able to summon the armor and chase away her new source of power. What does it look like?
So the divine armor is my wings, right? So I'm going to spread them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just going to radiate the divine power.
So they start radiating. I picture almost like a warm golden light.
Yeah, that's the one.
And you just walk towards her, and the shadows get pushed away, and her wings shrink back to their normal. Her wing colors has a similar ombre to yours, but it's more of like a black and blue. So the giant shadow wings just shrink back into those. And she just looks at you. Come back for more, sister.
I'm the abomination. Look at you. Antithesis of our people. Not this time.
How do you finish this fight? Give me a roll to, I don't know, do you either directly engage or unleash your powers?
Well, I'm going to directly engage, I think. Or
you could unleash your powers, teleport her away.
That's a good idea.
It'll depend on how well you roll, how well that goes, but
5 and 5 with freak is a 10.
Okay. I will allow you to take her away and come back. What does it look like? What do you do?
I wrap both her and myself in those wings, and I take her. I don't know where I take her. Somewhere as far away as possible.
Just drop her off in the middle of the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
So there is this fluttering of light and wings, and Medeina, you see Annabelle vanish with her sister, and then a couple seconds later she pops back next to you.
I'm gonna drop the construct. Okay, cool. Can we go find the others?
I'm so stupid.
I don't know what you need emotionally, so I'm not gonna try. And I turn to walk.
That's fair. So you start to walk away. Annabelle, do you start to follow?
No. Because the condition may be gone, but the thoughts are still there. And I don't know what I'm doing here.
Medeina, after a while, you realize she's not following you.
Hey, because I seem a bit away. Do you want to help save a town or not?
Why? So I can ruin it again? No. Just go.
Okay, but everyone's been yelling at me about the teamwork thing, so I'll get yelled at if you're not there. Oh. I guess Medeina walks over and just throws you over her shoulder and starts walking in the direction she thinks Jen's in.
No! You've been trying to get rid of me this whole time! Because I did this!
It sounds like your sister did this, actually.
The moment replays over in your head, Annabelle. The moment you've regretted for years.
Yeah, but I pushed the button. We've known each other all our lives. I should have known that. But I thought maybe she was serious this time about something other than power for herself. I thought maybe she'd finally started to listen to me.
I mostly don't understand people, but I do understand that having hope in others is generally seen as a good thing.
That's because you're human.
The thing all humans are taught about being human is that we're imperfect. And you don't seem perfect to me either, so welcome to human.
we're supposed to be strong, and I've never been strong, not in the way they want me to be. That's why she's leading and not me.
She is currently in the Sahara Desert.
Yep.
Although I don't know if Medeina knows where exactly you dropped her off. I don't know if you know where you dropped her off.
All.
It's just far away and unpleasant.
I just know she's not here.
Medeina, you also know that your friends need help and you need to fix what... There might be a way to fix this. You just have to get to the lab.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say, so I just
said...
keep going in the right direction.
Medeina.
Yeah.
You said it seemed like my sister's fault. So why do you hate me?
Because I thought it was your fault. Or at least, the part that involves me.
The part that involves you. What does that mean?
Before everything was sealed off, I tried to get back in here to get Jen's dad.
You're one of the people I teleported out, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you not do the hysterical laughter directly in my ear? You're like on my shoulder. It's really loud.
Oh. Even when I try to do the right thing, I just fuck it up. Just drop me. Just leave me here. If I am there, it will all mess up.
I think as you say this, Annabelle, you're basically like flopped over Medeina's shoulder. So you can't really see anything, and you feel another hand touch your back. And in a flash, you see yourself standing in a clearing. And in front of you is a creature kind of like what you fought in the water treatment plant, but it's different. And it has this darkness coming off of it, and that darkness goes into another person, and then it gets pulled out of that person, and you see yourself just in normal civilian clothes, banishing the darkness. And you see glimpses of other versions of yourself standing and fighting and fixing this. And you hear a voice saying, "It's not your fault. You both can fix this." You both hear this.
Oh, okay.
You just need to try again and don't give up. And this figure steps up beside you, Medeina. Tall, she's got like blonde hair pulled back, she's wearing a lab coat, and she shoulder checks you, and you stagger slightly, and then the ground underneath your feet shifts. And you find yourself standing in front of the open doors to the lab, and you can see your friends walking down the hall. Thank you for listening to Season 3 of Tempus Multae. If you like what we're doing, please feel free to go support us on Patreon at patreon.com/pseudonymsocial, or give us a follow on social media at pseudonymsocial. This season, we have Lex Olden as Medeina, Sanctum Cosplays as Regen, Taylor Tuttle as Dakaris, and Casey Glover as Annabelle Joyce.